Hello, this is a very exciting game played on IGS where white originally killed a big dragon in the middle, but then somehow black managed to come back and kill another dragon in order to save his. Quite impressive what happened here. So let's check it out. First of all, we have black playing the Chinese opening against Moku Hazushi, which goes for outside thickness for white. So far so good. Then the basic approach in the top right corner. And here an old school slide. Usually white can go directly Sun after the approach at R14. Then the modern style nowadays for black is to block at Q17, play Atari, then play away. So there are several ways black can approach this lower left corner in order to prevent a Shimari and not being pressed down. So this is an option. Simply play E3, then extend for a base at H3. Also black can play E4, then block E3 and extend for a base at J3. And another option is to go out and simply make a wall towards the outside. So these are the ways for black to approach the 5-3 corner without being pressed. Now if black plays D3, white will immediately put pressure at E4 and get a wall, then approach the top left area and set up a moe on the left side. At least this can be white's plan. So anyway, we have the classic Joseki here. So far so good, absolutely fine. Then black extends from the moyo, which is a normal move when playing the Chinese Fuseki. This comes very urgent in Fuseki. So here, the Shimari is playable, but when black has a Komoku in the top left corner with two extensions in place to the middle of the sides, black wants to extend at E16. So black will make a Shimari, which is an ideal shape. Therefore, white should react right away. Either play the attach at D16, which is the modern style, or play E16 to prevent the Shimari. So now black usually plays Keima, and then white will fix the group in the top like this. This is one way to fix the group, and now play away. If black plays, for example, D17, white will just come out and make a Sabaki. There is no way for black to push and cut because the ladder goes in the direction of Q4 corner, so it's absolutely fine. Therefore, this sequence usually comes to an end around here, and black can extend again to connect his D10 stone, but now white is already fine. He's got a light shape, makes a Sabaki very easily. So white should consider E16 or D16. But white got the Shimari first, then black splits the bottom, which is normal. Black can also consider O3. That's a bit more common in this particular formation, but okay, split the bottom is fine too. Now white attacks from the right. White can also attack by playing N3, but M3 it's absolutely fine, puts a lot of pressure. And here black should play just 2 space jump. This is the way to keep the base. So black played 3 space jump, in which case white can invade right away. This happened. Now black tries to connect using the attach on the second line, and here white can cut one way or the other. So there's a Hane on the left or a Hane on the right. Either way it's fine, because when black cuts, white will just capture the stone, and now black is forced to connect above. And here white will link to the corner, then maybe black plays an Atari to make some eye shape, but black has to come back and protect against the cutting points in the middle, so a move like K5 would be proper. Now white could cut the other way and then connect to the right stone, and again black has to worry about the cutting points, so black will play either G5 or F5. So this way white is taking away black space. Black has to settle the group towards the center. Now white is center and can invade the top again, either like this or the attach. The attach actually came in the game also. So playing just push and go for the wall, it's not so great for white because this wall is facing D10, so white is not going to profit much. Black doesn't have to cut. Black can connect right away, because now there are cutting points here that white needs to protect. So white is going to play c3 and black is not going to cut at d4. Black can block j3 and look for the cutting point at g4, in which case white plays a one space jump or a hanging connection. But anyway, white got some thickness, and the thickness it's facing d10. So for black it's very comfortable to fix the bottom group like this and now keep center in order to play a big point like the shimari in the top, or extend on the left side to reduce the potential even more, or simply enter the right side and make a base here. So black doesn't have to cut because the cut is Ajikeshi, and now black came back. Now if black doesn't come back to protect like this and plays a bigger move, for example this extension or the shimari, white can cut, then descend. This is a very good tactic to separate the black stones and also kill everything. So when black plays g1, Atari from the outside and then connect. And this is only one eye for black on the bottom. Therefore, black has to give up the 4 stones and play j3, then white will capture. And when this happens, the cut at d4, it's a complete waste, and black's group is still on the run. It only has one eye. So black needs to jump out somehow. White can jump along, and white can also double up the corner or play some moves to reduce the moyo. So that's why black played another move at e2 to stay safe. White captures the stone, that's very proper. Then black jumps out, white jumps along. Actually here white can already think about other moves, so invade the top. Because if black cuts 2 stones here, it's not important, because the black group is already strong enough, and black already invested another stone at k5 to reinforce the bottom side. So if he goes for 2 more stones, it results into a formation where black played 2 stones inside, then 2 stones outside just to capture 2 more. So black will make like 5-6 extra points here, but too much effort for those points. So this defense is actually only connecting 2 more stones. It's not so important right now. Black invades here. That's a pretty good move, but on the right side it's bigger to make a base. And here white did well to push, sacrifice, and cut from above. Now in order for black to keep connected, black should go down to k2, and then when the wedge comes, Atari from the right and then connect like this or cover. So when white cuts, black can play Atari, then the stone, this m3, will die inside. So even if white captured the k5 stone, m3 dies, so black still gets a nice compensation on the bottom. Like this, white gives up a stone, which is good. So that's bait, Atari, and push through. Black cuts, that's also good. Now white goes up. Actually, white can just extend, and black needs to play another move, n4 or push. Then black, white will play a Kosumitsuke, Ane also, and play away. Oh wait, Atari take. Yeah, defend the corner. This is not a problem. There are still cutting points in the middle. And here, white has Atari and captured this guy. So when white plays Atari like this and black escapes, white normally needs to come back at L5. So this is actually helping black. But if white turns and black extends to the right, white doesn't play another move at M5, but will protect the corner. So something similar happened, but now there's a cutting point here. So what black can do, black can play a peep first, threatening to push into the corner, and when white defends, Atari cut, white connects, and then black captures this stone, which is a keystone, and black has access to the middle. Like this, there is no way out for white here. They are captured in a direct Atari sequence. So with this turn, white can connect against the Atari. Another option for black here is, if he doesn't see the peep, he can play Atari once and then go out with Keima. Now this way white has to extend, and black again has more access to the middle like that. But right now, for black, it's not important to play anything in this area. It's still bigger to take the Shimari in the top left. Lot of potential. So this turn, it's an obvious move. White just protects, then black slides. But in this corner, black can go San. White will just block the right side. It's more important than going for the P2 points. But black doesn't even have to worry about R3, because anyway he can invade around R8. So it's still bigger to play E16. When white goes Q2, black comes inside R8 or R9, or maybe Q8 for safety. And if if white plays on the right side Q8, then black invades the corner. So these points are me. I take the corner or invade the side. Therefore, it's bigger to play in the top left. So black slides, then white plays the attach. This is very big. And now Han on the left side and hanging connection. Actually, the connection should be solid in this case. So when black keeps the top side with the Han and Nobi, now white extends for a base and weakens D10. If black plays C13, white will play a one space jump trying to surround the corner. Black can Nobi or Keima under. Then white plays another Keima to make shape towards the center and put pressure on the left side. Now here, if black simply protects, white comes out again, and when black protects the top, white can attack the left side to force black into an over-concentrated formation. If black defends the left side like this, then it's time to invade the top. So for white, it's nice to make a light formation in the top in order to reduce the moyo, then slowly come inside. It's good enough actually. So with this move, black can play Atari, and the shape is quite painful, but black took the vital point. This is also a nice move, because he's threatening to connect under. So normally, white should cover, then black pulls back. If white plays this Kosumi to prevent the connection underneath, black can Atari first, because next the capture will be Sente. This Atari is quite painful for white. Then black needs a base on the left side, white has to jump out, and black will build the top while attacking. This would be an easier fight for black. That's why it's better to connect solid in this case. If black extends in the top, white extends on the left, and now black is on the run. He needs to do something and go out in the center. So one space jump, black simply connects, but then black changes his mind. Black should play another move to connect under. There are cutting points at D13, so white needs to come back and protect, and then black can still link here. White will push again, black grabs the territory, but it's not so easy for white to use the wall in order to build too much in the center. Black can reduce from all directions here. So also black has all the stones connected. So push, white turns. That's a pretty nice idea, because the left side can become very big now. And black was supposed to go out with Nobi and try to catch the 3 stones on a large scale. If white Hane here to go for the left side or plays a one space jump or Sumitsuke, white will protect again, because the cutting points are a problem, and now black can surround the 3 stones. So instead of playing under, black plays above and kills the stones on a larger scale. This was a little bit of a chicken style. Now it's not important to try to save that stone. Simply go out, give up the stone on the left side. I mean, in this position, black should accept that his D10 died, but at least he got the top side. This can be dangerous, yeah, and white just kill more. That's good. This block seems a bit small. Should actually Hane here, because there is still Aji on the left side. Black will cut, white extends, black has to take the top stones, and then attack with a cap from behind. Now K10 is in danger, so K10 has to move to the right. Playing just here, this is more like an endgame move, so it will make a few extra points in the center, about 10, but it's a bit submissive. Now when white plays the jump, this is a bit tricky, So black can Kosumitsuke, very good. And now black can cut here. This cut is threatening throw in, Atari, and then double Atari. So on the cut, white actually has to protect here. Then when black connects, white has to go up. Now the group in the middle is separated. Then black should jump again. So that shape, even if it looks good to play the tiger mouth, has the defect of throw in, Atari, and some shortage of liberties. For example, if white just blocks and black cuts, then white captures, black has a double Atari. Throw in, if white takes here, everything is captured, so white needs to take here, then Atari connect, and now capture in the middle. So black could connect his stones using the Agi. Okay, black just got the corner. Now hunter hunted. Normally here white has to Nobi, threatening to cut, but then white needs to lean on the top stones with a shoulder hit in order to look at the middle group from afar. So when this happens, white is trying to reduce the top, but actually white is looking to catch the central dragon. So white plays the hanging connection, Atari once. This attach is not necessary, black should just go out. Black is in danger, so his only way to escape is to jump out into the top. So Tsuke once. Trying to save the left side, it's too much. Still better to jump out. I can separate everything with a one space jump here. So push, cut, Atari, connect, and then protect. Very elegant. All those stones die inside. They don't have room to make twice. And there is also no way to connect to the other stones. White has a pretty good flow here in the fight. So instead of turn, one space jump, because normally black wants to connect like this with this Kosumi. So take away black's move. Now instead of trying to cut only two stones, surround everything. One space jump here. It's not important if black plays this move, because in the end he can only make half an eye, or maybe one. So it's too crowded in that area. Yeah, this seems a little bit greedy. Maybe a jump like this or like this, a way to double up in order to get rid of the Kataji here. It's slightly better. Now the group on the left side will die. So with this move, white is looking at the right group, but actually the left one, it's almost out. So white can peep. If black connects, cover and kill everything. If black tries to go out here, it still works to cover. And if black somehow rescue the group on the left side, let's say like this, he makes two eyes, white has a nice compensation cutting the center. So connect solid. Yeah, now it's a bit too late. I mean, at this stage, black can just discard those stones. So capture the two. Oh wait, those are captured anyway. Play Kosumi here, give up this group, and catch everything on the left side. So now white dies here and in the top, and black only loses a few stones on the bottom. This would be excellent for black. So black connected. Black doesn't want to give anything, not even 3 stones in the tail. So here again black can go out, give up 3 stones and jump again to go for a big left side and a top area. So he captures 2 stones, then the center dragon is still in danger. White pushes several times in center and surrounds this group. So black didn't want to give 3 stones here, and now he's giving everything. So instead of jumping, which leaves several cutting points, white can push along or play Keima, because now when black will push and cut, there's only a cutting point, and then white can Atari, connect, black has to turn, and white has time to jump to the right. So the group is completely surrounded. With this one space jump, there are two cutting points. So black pushes and turns. He doesn't even use the cuts. White no bid, that's good. The turn is maybe not necessary. I mean, this turn it's always white's privilege to play in cente. So white could just jump and surround everything in a net. If black comes here, tac, 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 Atari once, then Kosumi. So black is surrounded. There's a much more cleaner way to kill everything. But so far, so good. Black seems to be completely surrounded and killed. That's okay. Okay, now black gets a little compensation here, but white can still struggle a bit because of this double Atari. So when black connects, white captures, black goes down, white defends, white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. Black will try to make a few liberties too. White wins the semi by 1 liberty, there is no way for black to approach from the inside. So there is Agi at S5. Now with this move, white reinforces the center, and that's okay. But actually, white can just invade the top side. Nothing happens if black cuts in the middle. Black is still surrounded. So black got some compensation on the right side, but actually he needs another move here. Maybe S5 to stay safe. And losing the dragon in the center, it's quite large. So here, Hane, then hanging connection, push and block. So black cuts desperately. White connected in center. In fact, white should play this move. Then there's Atari, Atari, and so on. Black, of course, will cut one time and try to go out here. But the problem is in the middle, this. Atari once, black has to take. Then Atari here, black has to turn. And now white can play an Atari Ko. This is huge. If white doesn't want to play the Ko, just Atari from the outside and connect. And now there are plenty of liberties to kill the center. But it's good to have that Ko, it's absolutely free. Also, after this move, Atari connect. Black normally connects around here. Then white can capture the stone in a net and it's all fine. Well, this way, white saved 3 stones, but they are not important for the fight. It's still better to keep the top safe. For example, a 1 space jump, just like this, to reduce the top right corner. So black turns, zack, zack. Now black tries to rescue his group like this. Very good. Then push through. Atari, this is fine. Oh, when black comes out here, white can go Atari, Atari, Atari again, and just connect. Or, in fact, Atari works too. If black captures, Atari under, black connects, and then connect in the top, like this, or with Hane. So this will impact the top stones, and the group inside is still dead. Another way would be to play Atari once, Atari again, Atari, connect, push, block. Squeeze again. Yeah, the squeeze play is the best option. Atari, Atari one more time, then connect here. Black dies big. If Atari here connect, if Atari here it's only one eye. Actually a false eye. And now the top group has a problem. So this would be okay for white. Attach. Okay, everything is still dead. This is fine, but it's better to take away a liberty. Because in the semi it might be important. So Atari here. Then Hane. Atari go down. Then take the stone. Black might connect under, make some liberties in the center, and then just connect. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 liberties in the center. Okay, maybe white needs to make a few more liberties. Push one time. If black cuts, it's a double Atari. So black has to Nobi. Then extend once, take 2 stones, take 1 back, push, connect. How many liberties here? Like this a lot. This is center, but not necessary. So white has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and about 11. It's enough to win the semi. So very important to remove the liberties from the outside. Playing Kosum, it's elegant, but not so effective. Now black is trying to capture faster. This happened in the game. Atari, very good. Connect, go out. Here white should go out right away. And again. And one more time. In fact, in the top, white can play Hane on the first line because he's threatening to capture the 2 stones, so black needs to jump. And then push one more, threatening to catch the guys in the top. Black needs to cover, then just block here. And now when black tries to go out, just Atari and Atari. So white captures everything. In the actual game, okay, Hane first. Push once, push again, that's okay. Then turn. Oh, there's a better way to escape. So white has to extract this stone first. Black goes here, then throw in. Black needs to capture. If black connects, white will just Atari the 4 stones and they are captured in a snapback. So black needs to take, then throw in. Black needs to take and then go down. When black connects here, Atari, and if black connects, kill everything. So black needs to capture the 2 stones, and then white captures the tail, and it's enough to make eyes. So like this, white doesn't have to play inside to remove the dragon. White had the right idea, but up to one point. So here it's important to go out first. If black tries any other moves, for example, black cuts like this, white can turn in the top, and then it's good enough to capture the other stones. Black needs to go for the 4 stones in the top, then actually here white will push and now catch the other group. More damage. So here white should push one more time. If black takes away a liberty, white can turn. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 against 3. So black needs to take a liberty, Hane, black takes a liberty, and Atari. Which means black needs to connect under, then white has time to play this move, and when this cut, just connect. When black captures, white has time to play Atari. So there is no more snapback like it happened in the game. Now here, black found the move to escape. So if white plays here, black can cut. If turn, black has time to take away the liberty. And now it's getting short for white. So let's see, if white connects, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties only. No way to win the semi anymore. Because black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 liberties. Ouch. And there is no more ko. I mean, this kind of Hane can lead to a ko, a very desperate ko, but black can just go down again, then white takes away liberties, Atari. Black is not going to fight the ko, Atari from the outside, then take 3 stones, then take the tail, and there is only 1 liberty left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Black is still 6, 7 liberties ahead. Now, ouch. So extremely lucky game for black in fact, because white didn't pay attention in the critical fight at the end. But live and learn. So you gotta keep fighting and maybe get more successful in the next games. Enjoy the review and don't mess up one games.